Hi, Shelly.
Hi.
All right, hey everyone. We are going to do a little recap of everything that we learned, or at least things that really resonated with us at Convention 2016, Vision 16. We have a few people with us today, and we're really excited. I think we learned a lot, and I'm really happy to share with all of you. Does anyone want to go first? Don't all jump at once. Go ahead, Jen.
Fine. I think most of you know me, but I'm Jen Friedman. So I was able to sit in on one of the coaches' roundtables, which I found to be really helpful because it was just one coach and sorry, things are going and like 6 people at her table. But we talked a lot about getting back to basics in our business and how how things have changed in our LuLaRoe world. And I mean, like when I started, we used to be able to pop our inventory up and it would just be like sold, 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 sold. You know, it was just a different environment. And with so many online groups, we tend to recycle our customers at this point. And I've been talking to a lot of like my downline about this because when we do like a leggings loop or we do our sales and things, you're just offering your inventory to the same group of people who are familiar with LuLaRoe. But our goal really is to introduce LuLaRoe to outside people and people that have never shopped LuLaRoe before. So I think with that being said, we get back to basics and get out your 72-hour game plan and start booking your pop-ups. So, you know, take out like, oh, I only sold 10 pieces tonight. It sounds like we get very frustrated by that, but it's just the nature of how things are changing in our world and how we really need to get back out there and introduce it to more people instead of going in circles with a lot of the same customers because they know where to find us. And I'm not going to say that my customers I'm not naive enough to think that they're only shopping with me. Of course, they're most likely going around to find whatever they want with other people, but that's the nature of this. So that was just like important to me to hear that even though she's somebody that was selling like 600 pieces a week or some insane number, she was feeling it too. So she's been pushing for more personal pop-ups and getting out there or having things in her house. So that's my tidbit for today.
Can I piggyback off that? So Jen, great thing you said, because while we're at the vendor event this past weekend or Tuesday, whatever day it was, there was this person that was like, yeah, I was trying to do a pop-up, went through like 6 different people and all they wanted to do was online.
Yeah.
And it was like, really? Why didn't somebody just go to your home, you know, do it in person? And I think that's kind of a lost art and people are just focusing online only and losing that connection to go to somebody's house, to let people try things on and kind of go back to the basics.
And that's what I love. I think that's what is so much fun about this, you know, is getting out there and getting people to try things on instead of just popping things up online and being like, it's rare, you know.
All right. Does anyone else want to share?
I'll go and get them. So one of the things that I've been struggling with is, or I should say, I'm Jessica Bashkin, my husband Paul. He's my shipping department. We've been struggling with both working full time and having 2 young kids and trying to figure out how to run this full time business that we thought would kind of be a fun thing for a few hours on the weekend, and now it's this beast of a business. So one of the speakers was talking, I think it was actually Nicole, was talking about how she was a photographer and she was trying to get everything done and book all these weddings and get the ball rolling, but then it kind of got rolling too fast and she felt like she was missing her family and how she was mad at her kids because they want to go to bed. So for me, that hit home that you have to set really good like work times and family times and put your phone down because as you guys know, our phones go off nonstop and like don't check Facebook every 5 minutes. Like just put your phone away for a few hours and pay attention to your kids and do your work time during your work time. It's definitely something that hit home because it can be all consuming and nonstop. So taking some time for you was a big thing. My team's growing really fast. I have a lot of newbies and they're having a hard time sometimes getting pop-up booked. And so I did, one thing that really stuck to me too is that you have to work it really hard for 90 to 120 days. You have to put in 610% for 90 to 120 days to get the ball rolling. And once it gets rolling, it'll keep rolling. But to get it going is a hard thing. And I think I've been trying to instill that a lot on my team because they look at me who's, 9 months in and I can book things and I'm booked out far, but it was hard in the beginning. So trying to get people back to something to our game plan and again, go back to the basics. Start fresh, start from the beginning and move forward. So.
Awesome. I think it's great that we all got so many different things. Maeve, you want to go? Oh, Maeve, I can't hear you. Can you guys hear Maeve?
I can hear Maeve.
Oh, you can? Okay.
No. Yeah.
Maeve, say something. If I can't hear, it doesn't record. So let me see if I can. I'll just be. Can you hear her? Oh, it's me. Internet unstable.
Oh, they're probably watching Netflix or something.
Can you come off Netflix? Sorry, our kids are eating up all of our bandwidth. Just a second. One second. All right, well, I'll just start talking since this will at least record me for now. I just wanted to say that some things that I learned was, well, not really learned, but it was like good to remember, was to not lose yourself, to remember who you are and why you started LuLaRoe, to let that push you through. I think that was Simon Sinek was talking about, always having your why in place and to sorry, I'm like all sorts of jumbled up right now. Are you back? Okay. Maeve went away. I don't know why. But anyway, Al, do you want to talk? I know you had a lot to say.
Yeah, sure. So I got a lot from the speakers. I thought they were very inspiring. We had the professional speakers with Simon Sinek. We had Les Brown. But then we also had the other speakers that were really great to help share their perspective and their growth with LuLaRoe. So I took a bunch of little notes of things that just kind of struck a chord. So the first one was from Patrick, and it was, "A confused mind never buys." I thought that made perfect sense because people need to know what you're all about. They need to be clear what you're trying to bring, and if you're somebody that's you're only focusing on leggings as your product, and then you, out of the blue, throw out some skirts, some dresses. People can be like, well, what's going on? I came here for leggings. So I think having a clear understanding of what you're going to present to people and what you're about so that they know what they're coming to get from you and they're not shocked. Because if you kind of switch it that way, your other stuff isn't going to sell. People are like, well, I came here for leggings. I'm not going to bother with the other stuff. So kind of being clear and deliberate of what you want to position yourself as and what you want your people to buy. So that was the first one.
But that, I see that in my own shop because I don't really wear a lot of leggings, so I don't sell very many. I find that people buy what I'm wearing and what I'm doing, so it's kind of like what I'm about. So if I'm only talking about azure skirts, then that's what I sell.
Mm-hmm. Other one was cheaper is for sure, not always better. So you guys may see other consultants selling things at discounted rates, and they're selling a lot. But at the end of the day, they're not getting the most on their investment. I mean, leggings are what, $10 a piece? Okay. So you sell leggings at 25, you're making $15, but if you sell them at 20, you're getting only 10. So why shoot yourself in the foot and lower your profits? So sell things at the true value. Next one was don't forget who you are. you guys all started LuLaRoe for a reason. Be it trying to have some financial freedom, be it being your own boss, whatever the case may be. Don't forget why you started the business, and I think that will help you continue on a day-to-day basis. I got, like I said, a long laundry list.
Pick your favorites.
So I'll pick my next 3 favorites, okay?
Okay.
So visionaries don't look around to see who are beside them. They look up front. Because, I mean, stop wasting your time looking to left or right. You just look ahead. Who's doing better than you? That's the person that you want to beat. That's the person that you want to surpass. If somebody that started the same day as you is doing the same as you, okay, great. That doesn't matter. Look who's been doing this, 6 months longer, where they're at, how they got there, and focus on that as your kind of your target for the short term. Let's see. The other I thought was really good, which I use it at work, upgrade your relationship. Those that you're around are those that you'll be like. So if you want to be a trainer and you don't have directs yet, hang out with the trainers, see what they do. You want to be a coach or mentor, same thing, hang out with those. I use it at my workplace. I want to be a director down the road. So I hang out with the managers and directors and VPs to kind of pick their brains, see what they do, emulate them, so that I can get myself in the position that, when I'm ready to get there, I can make the jump easier because I've kind of been in that circle. Second to last one, let's see what was good.
Al got a lot out of it.
Yeah, I got a lot out of this. It's if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But your life will be easy if you do something hard. So get the hard stuff out of the way. Do it now. Get comfortable at it. Get at that level so that it's done and everything else is kind of, it's easy. You just kind of, your day-to-day stuff.
Right. That's the same as Jessica's 90 to 120 days.
Great job.
Oh, great. Chris painted a picture. It was beautiful. It's a blue jay. But anyway, what Al's saying is the same as work really hard for 90 to 120 days and then, get the ball rolling.
Mm-hmm. And the last one, this one's kind of harsh, but it's true. Prepare to suck it up and deal with it. I mean, as we all know, shit happens.
Wow.
Yes, I said it. If it's out of your control, you can't do anything about it. You just suck it up, move it with it, and move on. If Audrey's not working, okay, what can you do to continue on and make your business successful? Nothing that you can do to fix Audrey, so just move on and roll with it. If you got all pink solid leggings, figure out how you work with it. Just suck it up. I mean, there's no point in complaining because you can't do anything about to change it. So make the best out of it. So yeah, that's the last I'll share for now. Maybe add some more gems later.
We're so lucky. Does anyone have anything else or any questions or anything? All right. So one thing for me is don't let other people determine your self-worth. So someone else's opinion of you isn't who you are. What does he say? It's like the wrong. He said something like that. So this is from Les Brown, that other people's opinions do not determine your self-worth or something like that. But anyway, you know who you are. Be yourself. I'm like messing this up. And have accountability partners. That's one thing that was mentioned a lot in a lot of the talks, is to have someone to help you be accountable, whether that's your sponsor, someone else, anyone. Just find someone to latch onto and to help you get to where you want to go and help them to get to where they want to go. Is that it? I think that's it. I know Maeve wanted to talk about, Maeve wanted to say that she learned from Simon Sinek that you have to do a little something for your business every single day. And that even though you're doing something every day, you might not see the results. Just like when you're raising children, you do something every day for your kids and you don't necessarily see the fruit of your labor until the end. Or another way he mentioned that was, if you're working out every day, you go to the gym and you come back, you're not going to see a difference. But someone else might see that. Like, you'll see it later on. You'll see your results. So, so the things that you're doing to build your business by posting in your Facebook group, by posting on Instagram, by showing someone how to style something, by making connections, is going to better your business in the long run. You might not see it that day, but someone that you were spending all this time showing them how to tie a classic tee or something, they didn't buy it, and you're like, oh man. But later on they might tell someone else, and about the great customer service that you gave them and how they understand LuLaRoe. It just, I couldn't afford it that day, but you should check out so and so because she was really nice and she helped me come up with this outfit. So every little thing that you do helps to better your business. Anything else?
And I think it's back to the one that you had mentioned. So people affect you and how you see yourself. That was a big one for me because, and I this kind of strikes a chord because Thea does this to me all the time. How does this outfit look? And she'll go and put it on and set it up, and she's like, all right, I'm looking good. And then I'm like, and she's like, okay, this outfit's not that good. So you have to keep that in mind. And sometimes it's there to help you so that if, somebody will steer you the right way. But then there are times that if they're not coming in from a positive space or a helpful space, what they say will deter you from doing what you need to do. So kind of take what they say with a grain of salt. And kind of figure out, okay, is it someplace that's going to help me or is it going to hurt me? Why are they saying this feedback?
And hang around with positive people.
Mm-hmm.
It'll help. If you're with someone who's bringing you down, that's not who you need to hang out with. Be with people who are going to bring you up. And it's okay if someone tells you something like you shouldn't do X, Y, and Z, and if it's coming from a place of making you better. But not just to naysay for the sake of naysaying. That's really important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, if they're telling you, hey, don't do that.
Like I'm telling you, don't sell your leggings for $10. I'm doing this out of a place of I want you to be able to earn money and that your time is worth it.
Mm-hmm. And at the same token, she'll then follow it up with why and the positive and how to help with your solution.
So it's probably a silly example, but don't sell your leggings at $10. All right. So anything else? No.
Yeah. Sorry. Don't miss convention. That was awesome. I have to say, I now am an Andy Grammer fan, even though I didn't know really who he was before. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. So good time to learn new music.
Yeah, we learned a lot, and it was also really good to see other people. Yeah, we waited in lines a lot, but I did talk to people in lines. So I mean, it was a good way to learn from each other. I can't even think of something I learned in line, something random, but how to give up my business cards a little bit better. I am really bad at that. I'm very uncomfortable passing up my business card. I don't know why. It's outside of my comfort zone, so that's something that I'll be working on. But the whole camaraderie, and it's just a good way to give you a little boost and make you really rah excited to help you go through, because summer can be tough. I mean, we got a lot going on. It's hot. Dragging that stuff is hard, and you need a little pick-me-up. So I think convention comes at the right time to give us all the extra fuel to push us through the year. All right, so if there aren't any questions, Al, Al has nothing else to say, and you guys don't have anything else to add, I'm going to close this for now, and it's good to see you all.
I wanted to say something now.
Al, you give me all the feels.
All the feels?
All the feels, buddy.
You hungry?
I'm hungry. We are so hungry. We're going to rock this business.
Oh, God.